Are you recording now?
I'm recording. There we go.
How are you doing?
I'm doing. I mean, it's just been crazy. Like, I don't even know how I had a job before or how I was going to school before because, like, I literally don't have enough time to do anything this quarantine.
That's like, so you are having the most different quarantine experience than anyone else that I know.
It's crazy. Like, I don't have time to do anything.
Oh, my AirPod fell out.
Ow.
Wait, how do you not have time to do anything? Just because you're studying all day?
I'm studying all day. I have to do my workouts. I'm like, how did I have time to drive anywhere? Like,
yeah. You know
crazy.
why? Genuinely, I think it's because when you are in a rhythm of doing things all the time and you have a routine going, and even if it's a lot, you know how to handle it. But if you are doing nothing, anything feels like a lot. Like
Wait,
right now, if I do something for what?
I gotta be honest with you. My headphones making a.
It's the metronome.
How do I get that off?
See that little purple flip everyone, let everybody see the thing. Let everybody see your garage band.
You guys, I was being really weird because all I was listening to in my ear was this. Where's my garage
Show
band?
me the screen.
It's
see that
just,
purple triangle?
that?
Click it.
Oh, let me put this back on now. That was horrible. I was actually like pretending to be okay and I wasn't.
Did it work? Can you hear now?
Let me see. You guys can tell that when we were doing Guffanti Brunettes, Em was the only one who got shit set up. And we had Pete. We had Pete on sound.
We had Pete on sound.
Amazing. Everything's
Is it gone? Is the clicking gone now?
It's gone. And that's
okay.
so
You're
much
sideways
better.
though now.
I got my own interface. I'm learning the ropes, but it ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
So, Em, why'd you get out of work early today?
So my company is doing this really cool new thing where everybody gets 4 flex hours a week. So if there's like a day or something where your workload is a little light, they say, take your flex hours this afternoon. So then I stop work at 2. Isn't that nice? They're like, everybody gets
really
4
nice
free hours a week.
That's really nice of them. Have you gotten your stimulus check yet?
No, and I don't think I'm in the bracket that can.
Are you fucking kidding?
I never gotten it. I haven't gotten it, and I'm like, where is my fucking check? And then I was like, oh.
I haven't even been stimulated yet, and I feel like there's like a big dildo like in my pussy, and it's still not even enough stimulation. Like there's not,
have you gotten your check?
No, I haven't. And I did my tax return a long time ago, and I still haven't gotten stimulated.
Oh no. But you're in the bracket, right?
I mean, I'm definitely in the bracket for a stimulus check.
Right.
I don't even have a job. And for some reason, I'm getting paid every 2 weeks by the makeup company that I haven't even worked for a year. And I'm not going to ask questions.
Yeah, don't. Let that continue.
It's not a lot. It's only 90 a week, 90 every 2 weeks, but it's going to hold me over. You know?
That'll do some holding over.
For my stimulus check, I can't believe you're not in the bracket. You're so rich.
Well, I might be. Did you forget that I live in a haunted mansion?
You do live in a haunted mansion.
Who do you think pays for the haunted mansion?
I mean, I don't know. That's insane.
Yeah. No, I'm if that's true, if I'm not getting a stimulus check, it's because I'm just out of the bracket. I'm not like dancing outside the bracket.
What is it like how much do you need to make a year to not get a stimulus check?
75 at least.
Oh, you're out of the bracket. You're so far out of the bracket.
Don't do that because I'm not so far out of it. I don't think I'm in the bracket.
I'm literally.
I saw a meme that was like this thing where it's like Instagram influencers like showing off their stimulus check, and it's like, and then it's like Meryl Streep being like, "That's all." It's like if you're showing off your stimulus check.
I'm acting like I'm in the bracket though. I just went on a spree. And I got like
this. See, this is what always happens to you, Sophia. You always talk about all these shopping sprees that you go on.
I know. I don't even
Where
know
is the money coming from? Because I don't even go on shopping sprees.
It's coming from PayPal credit. I have a $200 limit, so I use what I have in my real bank account, and then I use my additional credit, my limit. So
And then when do you pay that off?
whenever I can. I've usually got charged interest for the PayPal credit because I have auto on, but it never takes auto out. Instead, it just like auto interest charges me. It's very strange.
Well,
there's definitely something wrong with my PayPal settings.
PayPal is the weirdest credit card to have.
It's so weird, and I trust it so much for some reason.
That's crazy. So what did you buy besides those earrings?
Well, I bought this sweatshirt, and it's polo, and I've never owned anything that's polo. And it was $178 for this horrible article of clothing.
You did not spend $178 on a sweatshirt.
I did, and I used the card to do it.
Oh, Fee, we shop so different.
I know, and then I bought...
In that you shop and I don't.
Well, I mean, when you shop, though, you shop.
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember your spree? And
I did another spree recently for $700.
So you do shop.
No, but then I realized it was right at the beginning of quarantine. I was like, I'm going to shop so that I have clothes. I don't know why I decided to shop. And then I shopped and I got everything and I tried it on. It was all cute, but I was like, where am I going? Well, why would I buy new clothes?
It's actually very dangerous to shop right now because I mean the main people who are getting coronavirus are mailmen. And it makes sense because they're handling all this paper. It's been touched by so many people.
Well, but if you wipe down your stuff when it arrives and then like leave it for a day or two.
Are you wiping yours down? I'm not.
Yes, of course I am.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm not wiping anything down. It's paper. Oh, it's porous. If the corona's in it, then it's in it. You'd have to saturate it.
No, even if you don't wipe it down, if you just let it sit in the corner for like 2 days, the corona on it will die.
Oh, so you have to wait a few days. Well, I was way too excited for the package, so I wasn't going to wait 2 days, Em.
I don't think you got corona from your shopping package.
I don't think so either. I think if anything,
Pete joined.
Pete, thank you for coming in. I learned how to work an interface today.
Yeah. Sophia's learning how to work the equipment.
I got my own interface.
Oh my god, my AirPod keeps falling out of my fucking ear, which is
the AirPods are all the talk today.
Actually surprising because you would think that means that my ears are super clean.
Are your ears not clean, Em?
No, you want to hear something?
No, and then I have something to say about unclean ears too, so please tell me.
So this sucks, and it's super embarrassing for me, but I always try and own it to like degrade the embarrassment that I feel from it. Everybody has their things. Everybody's got their own little health problems. One of mine is that I have psoriasis, right? It's
Mine's
just
a
like
beard.
Kim.
Mine's a beard.
Yours a beard. You have a beard. I have psoriasis,
Yeah.
And I also get a lot of wax buildup in my ears.
I have a theory.
Which is so... Wait, just let me get all this out and then you can say it. This is so embarrassing for me. I hope you know that like I'm literally... My chest hurts by talking about this.
Oh, so your chest always hurts though.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I get a lot of wax buildup in my ears. So like usually every 6 months I go to the ear, nose, throat, ENT, and I get my ears cleaned out. And I always walk out of there and I'm like, oh my God, I have not been able to hear in weeks. I walk out of there a new woman with new ears. Okay. And so now that we've been in quarantine, I was supposed to go right before quarantine started and I kept pushing it off. And I was like, I'll go later. And then now here we are in quarantine and I haven't been able to go. Someone just said, oh my God, disgusting. It was Ryan Banks.
Yeah, it's not only you. I've met so many people like you. Keep going. I have something to say after.
So I haven't been able to go and it's clearly showing because I've been waking up and going to bed like deaf, kind of. Like it's so bad that like I can't hear as well. Like when I first wake up, I'm like disoriented because I can't hear anything. So I have to like get up and walk around and like massage the sides of my head so that I can kind of hear normal. Yeah. And then John walked, so I'm at John's family's house right now. Right. And so last week. At Jan's house. So last week I was having a virtual doctor appointment because I tried to put drops in my ear to like melt it. and it made it so much worse. And like then I felt like fluid in my ear, and it was like it's clearly so back. Like I bet you if you went in there and pulled it out, it would be like black. It's like
There is nothing
bricks
I'd
in my
love
ear.
more than to go in and pull that out of your ear because I'm so disgusting.
You would be pulling out the boogeyman.
It's like you
Coming out of my
picking
ear.
nails. Like there is nothing I'd love more than to just get in that ear.
Some people like peeling skin.
And
Some
just
people
lick
like
it
popping
out.
pimples. Some people like earwax coming out.
Well, have you ever tried using hydrogen peroxide for it?
You know, I tried contact solution, which is kind of like that.
I don't know if it is.
Somebody said olive oil melts the wax. I'm not doing
That
any more
sounds
shit.
really bad. Don't do that.
You know what? Because I used the stuff from the pharmacy that's like recommended. This is meant to melt the wax, and it didn't work. It like left me so clogged. So anyway, so now I'm starting to freak out because I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get an ear infection and I can't go to the doctor. So I make a virtual appointment with my ear, nose, throat guy to like talk to him and make sure I'm not like getting an ear infection. And then like John walked in on me having this virtual appointment, and he like kind of knew about this, but not really. Like it wasn't like he like vaguely knew that I have to go get my ears cleaned sometimes. And he walked in, he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I have a doctor's appointment." And I was like talking to the doctor. There goes my
And
AirPod.
he definitely thought you had corona.
No. I was like, "Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment." Like I was like so embarrassed about it, and I was like,
Do you
and he
know
was
what
like,
a
"No,
break
I'm
that
sitting
probably
in here."
is though? Like for
What
the
a what?
doctors, what a little break that is. They're probably like, oh, this is so nice that like someone's not coming in because they have a cough. Like it's just
Well, the ear, nose, throat guy, I doubt is actually ear, nose,
definitely
throat.
ear, nose, throat. ENT
Yeah, you're
is
right.
dealing with coronavirus, and it's stupid people who have like a little mucus and they're like, they have a cough and they're like, oh, it's just allergies, but can you give me more of my allergy medicine? And they're like, no, you have
Yeah.
coronavirus. I would hate to be an ENT
Meanwhile,
right now.
I'm over here like, hey, can you tell me if the bricks in my ear are going to cause me to get an infection?
Well, for me, that's similar to my beard, you know? So, like, I can't go to my electrolysis appointment. So, I actually just bought a new, and Chloe recommended this to me. She uses, like, this nice little, it's like an electronic razor. And she said it's great for peach fuzz. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try it. I'm sure Chloe saying that she has, like, facial hair and whatnot is, like, not equivalent to my Italian beard. So I bought it, and I'm gonna try it. So I think everybody does have something.
Everybody has their own problem.
But that's what I was gonna say. My theory is that all smart savant people have a lot of earwax because everybody. This has been a common thing, and I only date the smartest of the smart, right? I only date the smartest of the smart, and every one of them have had something in common, and it's earwax.
No.
I swear.
So gross.
I swear. And
you know what earwax is like?
I don't want to
like
blow anyone's cover, but my boyfriend
don't
has
name names.
Some
don't
bad
name
earwax.
names. Oh my God. Earwax is the equivalent of like someone eating lunch and you're like, ew, meatloaf. Oh, you froze. What a great time for you to freeze.
I'm back. What the fuck?
Did you hear that?
Why keep doing that? No, I didn't even hear anything you said.
Did you hear my really funny joke? Oh,
no.
Oh.
You have to repeat it and it's not going to be as funny.
It's not, and it wasn't funny to begin with. I said earwax is like the food equivalent, like if someone's eating lunch and it's like, oh my God, you have meatloaf?
Ooh, it is
earwax.
Who's that loser with meatloaf in their lunchbox?
But wait. Let me finish the story because there's a whole other part to my story.
Oh my God, keep going.
So I'm on this virtual appointment and John is sitting in there with me because I'm like, get out. And he's like, no. And so he like sits and is listening. And right as he sits is when I'm like, yeah, so there's a lot of buildup and I'm like talking about my earwax. This is so embarrassing. And John's like, ew, what is going on? And I was like, So after I hung up, I like told him about it and then whatever. Cause like I will literally go deaf before I have to make a deal about the fact that I am because I don't want anyone to know about this. But low and be fucking held. The other night I finished my work and then I came downstairs because I'm at John's parents' house. So like I finished working and we're in the kitchen, kind of like post dinner talking. And John's mom was like, So Emily, not that we like sit around talking about your earwax, but like John told us, like, so what's up with
No, he did not tell his family.
Yeah, he did.
He told his family about your earwax. And like, how did he not know that you had earwax after like 4 years of dating you?
Well, I don't like, it's not
You
a
don't,
thing of like, I have constant
you don't
earwax.
broadcast
like,
it? Why not?
it's not like earwax like you think it is. Okay.
I'm wondering
like
what it looks like.
Inner ear black.
It's deep
wax.
in the canal.
It's deep in the canal, the kind of shit that makes you lose your hearing.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing that you should not do if you have really bad earwax and it's deep in your canal. Don't use a Q-tip.
Oh, no.
Because you're just going to push it deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah. I know. If anything, a warm compress on the ear softens it up, maybe. I was laying on my side with eardrops in there for like 30 minutes.
This actually reminds me of something. And then, I mean, we should stop talking about earwax because it's gross. But weren't you deaf in Italy? Mm-hmm. And like you had to get a shot in the bum? Was this because of earwax?
It's definitely
altitude
related.
Or earwax? The Italians didn't know about your earwax problem.
I started explaining to John's parents. I was like, well, this all really started after that. Like so I went on a flight, an inter-European flight. So it was like really cheap, like Ryanair or something.
And equivalent to Spirit.
Yeah. And when the plane was coming down, like my ears popped and like wouldn't unpop or whatever, like whatever the reverse of that is. Like I couldn't get them to pop. And then I was just supposed to be in Barcelona. I was flying in Barcelona. I was supposed to be there for 5 days. And we land and I'm in like excruciating pain because I can't unpop my ears. And I'm like blowing on them and everything. And it's making it worse and worse. I wound up having to go to the hospital because I was like, I woke up at 4 a.m. It was still like blaring pain. So worst pain I've ever been in my entire life. And then I went to the hospital, and it's because I was freaking out so much that the nurse stabbed me with Xanax in my ass.
Oh, it was Xanax?
Yeah.
I thought it was an antibiotic.
No, it was Xanax. And my friend Brandon was with me, and he speaks fluent Spanish, and she was like saying in Spanish, like, this bitch is crazy, and stabbed me with Xanax in my ass. Not only was I in a different country.
So was it altitude or earwax?
We don't know. I think it was bad. So it caused
my altitude
trauma.
sickness, whenever I went to Colorado and I went to Utah, and the same thing happened both times, and I got severely sick. I was projectile vomiting, and my mom was on an air tank. My dad was fine, but like everyone in the family had a different reaction to the altitude. I had the worst altitude sickness, but I can't say I had any problems with my ears.
Well, but yeah, it was not altitude sickness because I know what that is.
It was your earwax.
No, it wasn't. I'm saying it wasn't my earwax. I'm saying that I was born, and I found this out from my dad because my dad's deaf in one ear. You know this, right?
You never told me your dad only had one ear.
You know that my dad is deaf in one ear.
No, you never told me your dad had one ear.
He doesn't have one ear. He's deaf in one ear.
Well, basically he does.
No, he is deaf in one ear since like middle school. So you should have known this.
I didn't know that. So it runs in your family to be a little deaf.
Well, so I found out genetically
from wax?
From my dad. Enough with the wax.
It's true.
I'm explaining to you why I have wax, and you keep saying that it's from wax. So,
keep going, Ev.
So genetically, my dad's side of the family has really crooked ear canals. So then the plane thing was probably because of that. And I had gone skydiving a couple of weeks earlier.
Oh, I remember
and
that.
Then I went deaf for 2 weeks after that plane thing from barotrauma. And then they think that the barotrauma like permanently closed my ears a little bit, which allowed for more wax to affect me. Does that make sense?
No,
and I actually made most of that up. So if it makes sense, that's awesome
Well,
news.
I was going to say, no, it doesn't make sense because you said you went skydiving.
Well, yeah, all of those things are true, but that's my theory on
why. But the barotrauma? What is the barotrauma? Like
barotrauma is when I like popped my ear, whatever I did to my ears.
Oh, you popped your ear.
Your ear canal
eardrum.
is literally, or like your inner ear is
In
like,
anatomy and physiology, we haven't gotten to the ear yet. Sorry.
well, I'll tell you, it's like the thickness of it is like a strand of hair. It's so
Oh.
little. So any damage you do to it, you feel so much because it's like so dramatic compared to the size of the. Does that make sense?
Do you think that is that always like the anatomy of your ear? It's always that thin?
I don't know, Fee.
Is mine bigger?
All I know
Like,
is
yours even smaller?
I probably
or
have
is it
smaller. Yep,
I think
smaller.
that you were born with an ear canal defect. I'm going to tell you right now.
I was definitely born with some witchy ears, some witchy canals going every which way.
You definitely have some wicked crazy ear canals. Mine are wide. I have wide canals.
You got wide open ear canals.
I got
you can get fucked in your ear.
a wide booty. I got wide nipples, and I got a wide ear canal.
Yeah, that's just everybody has their thing. I hope soon this all ends so I can go to the doctor and just literally hear again. That would be really nice.
I think that you need to just chill the fuck out and just don't freak out about everything. You know that you have witchy ears. You have witchy ears, and you went on to a doctor's appointment over the phone. You were like, I
wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get an infection from the eardrops. Because then if I had an infection, I'd have to go get a prescription antibiotic.
Well, isn't the eardrop an antibiotic?
No, and if fluid got stuck in my ear, that's how you get like a swimmer's ear infection.
I don't know what I'd rather have. I don't know if I'd rather have a beard or earwax. I think that both of them are bad.
Yeah, I think they're both bad.
I mean, the beard is probably
earwax
worse.
Sucks.
Earwax probably sucks because it's affecting your hearing.
Yeah, but even right now, I'm kind of like,
beard. Everybody can see. And like with all the makeup I
have psoriasis. Everybody can see my psoriasis.
I'm sure you can relate, like, because every girl thinks that they have like a mustache or something. So everyone can kind of relate to this. You know, when you put makeup on and then it makes the hair look darker?
Yes.
Or like if you have a pimple and it makes the pimple look even bigger. Like for me, I put makeup on and it makes my beard hair look darker. And then on top of that, I wear so much and like drag queen makeup that it's like people are probably looking at me and they're like, is she a man or is she a woman? She has a beard and a lot of makeup
confusing
on.
Your gender.
Okay.
And what you think is your beard, no one else sees that. Can I just tell you that? Every time you've shown me your beard,
no,
like,
everyone in the family, and you can't see because the qual of Instagram is like not that good, but it's gotten bad. It's really bad, and people in the house are starting to notice. They're like, "Oh, I didn't realize that like what you were talking about is real. Like it's a real thing." And I didn't even tell you this. I got to the root of the problem, and
wait, talk. I'm going to turn the light on. Talk.
Okay. I got to the root of the problem. I went to the doctors and I was just going for a checkup at our OBGYN that we both go to. And I just wanted to get tested. And so I got like a regular test and she's like, you know what? If you're talking about like this beard hair shit, let's test you for like hormonal things. And I was like, why didn't I do this a long time ago? So she tests me and I was like, I definitely have high testosterone because I'm a boy and I got a beard. So yeah. I definitely have that. And turns out I have really low testosterone and really, really low luteinizing hormone. And when you have low luteinizing hormone, it has nothing to do with facial hair. Get this. My hormones that would cause facial hair are like low. So it makes no sense. But my luteinizing hormone that would allow me to get pregnant, it's really low, which means like my uterus doesn't work. I can't have kids. So you want to know what I've been doing to like not celebrate because I'm upset about it and one day maybe I'd want to have kids, but I've just been getting jizzed inside of all the time because I can.
Wait, but how do you know for sure?
Because I have a chemical imbalance and I have the low hormone, the low luteinizing hormone. So I know. The blood tells it all.
But you haven't ever tried, like, is it like you definitely can? Or is it like it's going to be really hard?
It's not like definite, but I'd say.
Can you take the hormone, like a supplement?
No, it's not like, because it's not estrogen, it's luteinizing. And I don't think there is like, and what, you know what? Maybe there is a hormone because
Yeah, like maybe you can do in vitro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like thinking about having kids right now. I can't, I don't think I'd be a good mom. Like,
why not?
I don't think, you think I'd be a good mom?
I think you'd be a fun mom.
I think that I'm gonna be a mom, regardless of this luteinizing shit. I'm gonna be a mom, but I'm gonna be so strict and nobody would ever guess that. But like my kids are going to be miserable and they're gonna be so smart because I'm gonna make them do their studies. They're not gonna have much time to play. Like it's gonna be all about getting their work done. You want a boyfriend? Well, do your fucking homework, study.
Yeah.
You're all being doctors. Like,
wow,
I'm gonna be that mom. And
how many are there?
Nobody. Oh, there's gonna be 4, I think. If
everybody
if
who's a child in 4 kids, and they are one of them, wants 4 kids.
Well, yeah,
I want 4 kids.
Are you? You have? Oh yeah, you have 3 siblings.
4 of us. Yeah.
You have. Do you want 4 kids?
I do want. I want 4, 5, 6, 7.
Anyone who says they
5,
want
6, 7,
1. 8. Anyone who says they want 1 kid, that's just fucked up. And it's like, you don't really want a kid.
It's like, oh, you want a kid? Buy a purse.
Exactly.
If you just want an accessory,
you don't
go
want
buy
a kid.
A purse.
You just want to say you have a kid.
You just want a statement piece.
You're using that kid for a statement.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yep.
That's
so
fucking dumb.
Stupid. So dumb. I don't think you're going to be a strict mom. I think it's very hard to know what kind of mom you're going to be until you are one, because I think I'm going to be like so cool, and I don't think I'm going to be as cool as I think I'm going to be. Like I'm probably going to actually be really like I can see myself saying I'm going to be so cool about drinking and stuff. I'm probably going to be a nervous wreck with my kids. We'll probably be
opposites than what we're saying we're going to be, because clearly we want to be that way because we're not that way. Do you know what I mean? I want to be super strict, but I'm a pushover in life in general. Like I just let things happen. Like people can push me around. I let that happen.
But maybe that's totally change when it's your own offspring.
And you are like, I'm going to be such a cool mom. I'm going to be amazing. But you are a nervous wreck. And you're not
a nervous, angry
You're
wreck.
not easygoing.
No. Am I not easygoing?
No, you're not. You're set on your ways.
Well, but that doesn't mean I'm not easygoing.
But no,
like,
you're easy.
Care.
I think that like I
do
think
what
with
you want.
people,
I don't care.
Yeah. But no, you do
go
care.
Go play. I'm gonna have wine with the girls. Go play.
Yeah, you're talking about your kids, but now we're talking about in life. And I don't think you're easygoing.
Well, here, let's bring it back to kids. Are you gonna raise your kids religious if you have kids?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not religious, and I would be such a hypocrite to raise my kids as religious.
But you grew up religious.
No, my parents allowed me to just kind of quit CCD.
You have communion. The Bible painted on your entryway of your house.
I know. I do have little angels all over my ceiling. You literally have
the nativity scene.
Listen, I am a hypocrite because I do want to, if I do get married, I do want to get married in a Roman Catholic church. I'm not even allowed. I'm not even allowed because I didn't even make confirmation. But I will take classes if that's what it takes to get married in that Roman Catholic church. Yeah, you have to be confirmed to get married in a Roman Catholic church. So,
and where is this Roman Catholic church that we're all going to?
I'll be married in the Vatican. Thanks. the Pope will marry me and my husband. Okay?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting done. And I'll take classes so that I have to be confirmed. What should my confirmation name be? Emily?
Sophia. Yeah, make it Emily.
Saint Emily?
Wait, what the fuck is a confirmation name?
Oh, you didn't know this?
No,
every
I'm
person
Jewish.
When they get confirmed, they get a confirmation name. So Gabby wanted to be Margarita, but I don't even
Why
think
do you need a new name?
I don't know, like, why. Like, I don't know why God said so, but he did.
I don't
And
know if he did.
he's no,
As
I
a
know
Jew,
you don't.
I'm going to say I don't know if he did.
You know what? There's one thing that my kids are going to be raised, and it's Roman Catholic, and they're going to all have their very own confirmation name.
Well,
As
no,
I wear
so-
snake earrings, serpent earrings.
Yeah.
And I have
if you're not-
Ganesha. I have Ganesha on my back wall. Am I getting married in a Roman Catholic church or an ashram? I don't know yet. I think an ashram is like Hindu. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure.
Wouldn't it be a mosque?
No, a mosque is Muslim.
Don't quote me on it either.
A mosque is Muslim.
If you are not going to raise your kids religious, what are you going to do about Christmas?
No, we're having Christmas at the house.
So how are you going to explain to them what Christmas is and who Santa is?
No, you know what? I thought what you meant is like, what are they going to be raised? Like, are we going to be very Catholic? Like, no, we're going to be Catholic. Like, and you see how proud I am of my religion that I don't even practice? That's what they're going to be too. But
that's like me with Judaism.
First and foremost, they're going to be worried about their studies. Before God, they better worry about their studies.
Studies.
They have a role to play on this planet, and they are. You know what? It all does come back to God and the Lord, and they. We're all God's workers, and they need to work for God and learn their studies for God. I don't even know what I'm saying.
so, and then you said they're all going to be doctors?
I hope that they're all doctors. I mean, you can't force your kids to be anything. Like, but I know that, like, I would love for them to all be doctors. But, I mean, doctors are boring.
I hope to fucking God that by the time you have kids, you literally live in a palace.
Oh,
I'll
get married in the Vatican, and then I'm gonna move in. That's gonna be my house. That's actually my house. I'm gonna live. Actually, I'm marrying the Pope. He's not allowed to get married, but he's gonna be allowed once he sees me, his bride. I'm the Pope's bride.
You don't want to marry the Pope.
I don't want to marry the Pope. Well, who is it? John Paul?
You keep asking me these questions.
Like, what do you know about Judaism? I think I know a lot.
About Judaism?
Yeah.
We have very similar religions, just mine came first.
So mine was just based off of yours, but mine was like the new and improved version.
No, Easter, you know what Easter was? The Last Supper? It's Passover. They were having Passover dinner. The Last Supper is Jesus at Passover.
It's the same thing?
the portrait, The Last Supper?
Yeah.
That is a painting of a Passover Seder. Jesus is at Passover. Jesus is fucking Jewish.
Wait, I thought Easter was when he rose from the dead. Isn't it?
I don't know, but I do know that the Last Supper is Passover.
It's not the same. You guys, you're celebrating some fucking dinner they had, and I'm celebrating Jesus' resurrection. He came back from, or is that Christmas?
Yeah, like a resurrection's possible.
I thought we had the same scripture. I thought we had the same book.
We do.
You believe he resurrected, right?
No.
You
what
don't?
The fuck? I'm not Christian.
People die and come back to life all the time in the hospital. I'm going to be that nurse that brings people back to life. And you're going to say that our very own Lord and Savior did not come back to life?
You are going to be there when he comes back a third time. And you're going to be the nurse that resurrects him.
I actually did do it. I did in my past life.
Someone just commented Last Supper before he died and resurrected. So the last thing he ate before he died and resurrected was
Supper. So that you guys, you know what? You know why the Jews came out with Passover? Because they were like, oh my God, it's when he passes over. It's before he passes over.
The Jews didn't come out with Passover.
The Jews came up with Passover because they wanted to just shove it in our Roman Catholics' face that they came first. They came first. This was before he died.
Come out with Passover. We've had Passover this whole time.
Oh my God! But that's why they came out with we came out with a holiday about when he came back to life. You guys were like, "This is his last supper." Like before he died. You
called it the Last Supper. We didn't make it the Last Supper. He just happened to be celebrating our holiday on yours.
I am forever a Roman Catholic princess.
Wait, but also, I will say, if the Jews did make anything up for attention, it's Hanukkah. Because Hanukkah, if you actually are super Jewish, you know that Hanukkah is like the least important of holidays, but we needed our own Christmas.
What is Hanukkah?
It's the Jews needed oil, and a drop of oil lasted 8 days or some shit. But it really means Passover is very important, and so is Yom Kippur.
Wait, you should take those Hanukkah candles that were all lit, and you should put them in your fucking ear to get all your wax out.
No,
drop that candle in your ear.
No, you know what I should do? I should get it out of my ear and make a new candle for Hanukkah. Make a new candle out of all that.
You are a Hanukkah candle by yourself. You're all of them. You can make all of them next year for Hanukkah, and you're making the candles. We're putting you in the store. Go to Kmart. M's selling candles.
I am the candle. You need Hanukkah candles. 1, 2.
You're like, hold on. And then we just got to get ourselves some wicks and shove them in there.
Just get a little string. It'll burn for
I got
days.
The wick. Don't worry. I'll just take a hair out of my chin. You make the wax. I'll make the wick.
Guffanti Hanukkah candles. They will last you days.
Oh my God. That's the name of this episode for sure.
Guffanti Hanukkah candles?
Guffanti Hanukkah. No, just M's earwax candles. M's earwax candles. And Hanukkah candles.
And black. They would be black candles.
Is your earwax black, Em?
Probably. It's like in my brain at this point.
No, it's not in your brain, Em, because your cranium is covering your brain.
Okay, Miss Nurse. Okay, Miss Nurse.
Your cranium's covering your brain, Em.
Fee, what would you do if you were a nurse during this pandemic?
I would go to work and I would just take one for the team and I'd pray to God that I'd be okay.
That's a great answer.
I mean, that's what you have to do. But also, I'm not going to be that kind of nurse. I'm not going to be working like in the emergency room or like.
No, but John's sister is a nurse. I'm working for
the plastic surgeon.
No, I get that, but John's sister's nurse is not an ER nurse, and she's had to do a couple ER shifts because they need them right now.
So it's like they're at a well, they do need nurses right now. I'm sure that I'll be fine and I won't have to deal with any coronavirus by the time I'm a nurse. But
I wonder though.
But you know what? It would feel good to just like take one for the team and just like go and work a shift where you're needed, you know? I wouldn't mind that.
It's not go and work. Like it's John's sister, when every time we FaceTime with her, it's
and
like
she's not that kind of nurse at all.
Shit. No.
Like corona shit or?
She has seen some shit. Everything in the hospitals right now is coronavirus.
I feel like so sad that I'm like studying to be a nurse, but I want to be in. I want to be on the ends. I want to know what's going on. I want to be in the hospital.
You are doing what you have to do.
I am.
To get there.
I'm doing a lot of skill work. I've been studying my ass off. I got such a good grade on my exam yesterday, but like I'm so glad. I'm ready to get in there, Em. I'm ready to get in, and like I have to wait a whole nother year before going to nursing school because the only programs are in the fall. And I'm not going to be done with my prerequisites.
Oh, and with this whole pandemic going on, I don't even think you have to worry about timelines at all.
No. Everybody's life is stopped.
School.
Everybody's life is stopped. I mean, this whole pandemic just made me realize, like, I am not important. Like this is so much bigger than all of us. We,
Oh, of course.
like we have to just stay home. Like what's going on in the world? We don't even know. We're just stuck at home. We're
I know,
stuck
but
at
it's
home.
really crazy because I'm just like, what the hell? Like, when are we even going to taste normalcy again?
Oh, it's not going to be well, New York, where
Like, yeah,
you
when am I going to
live?
go back to the city?
They said the real problem is the subways because
Of
they're so
course.
contained and underground, and that virus is just kind of like stuck on the subway floors. Like
Well, what?
people
I
need to
wouldn't
go
even
in there
take
and
it.
decontaminate.
Even whenever I do go back to the city, I'm taking a bike. Unless it's fucking cold by the time we go
Oh,
back.
yeah, do not take the subway. And there's supposed to be a whole nother like spark
Wave.
up.
Yeah.
Wave is a better word. Of coronavirus in the fall.
Okay, honestly, I don't want to keep talking about this. It's just like
I know
whatever.
it's really
It's
sad. And
so
what I was just thinking about is like, it's your season and coronavirus is
Taurus
out and
season.
about.
I
It's
know, it's
your
my birthday
season.
soon. It's my birthday
I
soon.
really wanted to like throw you a big old rager party at my house again.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what we can do? A
What?
driveway hangout. We could do a driveway hangout. I've
Oh,
been doing some of those.
we could be outside. We could be outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we'll really need to social distance. It's like, do we still have to? Is it still going
Yes.
on?
Yes. For a long time.
Oh, I can't believe this is still happening.
I
I
know it's
would
going to be, I don't, let's subject change. I'll bring something else up.
bring something else up, but I'm still thinking about it. Don't think it's not. It's in the
No,
back of my head.
it's in the back of my head every day, but people are agreeing no corona talk.
It's usually my prefrontal cortex, the only thing I'm thinking about.
So I've gotten into this new routine with working from home where like I have to get up. Work starts at 10. So when I'm sleeping here at John's family's house, I usually like sleep as late as possible because I love my morning snuggles. And so I'll get out of bed at like 9:45 maybe and like go upstairs to where my computer is and like log on and kind of check in, see what I have to do for the day. And then I will like figure out what I have to do and then I'll shower and get ready and then start doing it because I know what I need to do.
It's a gorgeous
So whenever
day. Or
what?
morning. It's a gorgeous morning.
Gorgeous morning. So I have my coffee and stuff and everything. So then when I have a call before I've showered, I look like rat's ass. But I get on these phone calls like in my pajamas. And then like if I have another call later that day, it's like I'm literally a new woman. And then I was like, oh no. Tell me if this is such a build up for absolutely nothing. Tell me if you are going to relate to what I'm going to say.
I am waiting.
I was like, oh, I don't want people to think that I'm one of those people that like either looks amazing or like total shit depending on the day. Like I'm not someone who
Like
would
you're
like go,
thinking
wait.
about that.
No, but that came out wrong. Like I'm not someone who would go into work one day like wearing like shitty clothes and looking like shit and then the next like so dolled up. Like I'm someone who likes to like
Consistent.
look pretty consistent every day.
Yeah.
And then I was like, these people are seeing me on these Zoom calls with like, imagine this hair after being slept on.
But that's everyone right now. That is everyone right now. Everyone's looking like so much, like they're looking like more shit than they were looking when they were going to work because you're at home. And if you're that girl who gets ready for the Zoom call, you're fucking weird and people are going to talk about you.
No. So I'm saying I've had these calls where on the same day, these people see me at 10 where I look like a zombie. And then they see me at like 2:30 and I'm beautiful.
Oh,
and they
you
all
get
have gone
ready
like,
midday?
Yeah. Well, no, I check in and see what I have to do.
Yeah.
And then I take my shower, I get ready, and then I start my day.
There's this one girl, and on every lecture, so everyone disables their camera for lecture. Like I literally yesterday I had the worst period cramps and I was pooping during my lecture. Like disabled camera, disabled mic. There is one girl out of 50 people on this lecture that enables her camera and you could see her and she's always ready with a full face of makeup. She gets the worst grades in class. Like it's really embarrassing. So like, I mean, I know this is a little different because you get ready midday. This girl just gets ready every Tuesday and Thursday, ready for lecture, ready to ask dumb fucking questions. And Out of 50 people, she's the only one who enables her camera. I hate to talk bad about girls, but like, come on. Like, that is embarrassing.
Well, there's this one project I've been working on at work where it's like me, anytime I have a call, it's like me and 7 other people. And I'm the only one who enables camera. But that's because I thought we had to.
This is This is the same girl that when we went to Celine Dion and she was like, wait, you're seeing Celine Dion? She was like, oh my God, my grandmother wanted to see Celine Dion and that was her last dying wish. She never got to see her. I'm like,
oh, so this is like who she is.
This is who she is. Like, why do you want to make yourself known? And why do you want to like one up your story? You look like Johnny Bravo.
Look at my fucking hair. I haven't gotten a haircut in so long.
Fucking Bravo. What about my hair? Look, someone said...
Your hair looks beautiful.
Speak about how nice Sophia's hair looks. Speak about it. Why don't you speak about it, Instananik? Tell me. Tell me how good it looks.
It looks absolutely beautiful. I really think it does.
I actually save everything. I've been like really letting my skin relax and my hair relax and everything. Like my face and my hair has been getting like a true break. And I save my blowout and my beard shave till Friday before I see my boyfriend.
Wow.
Like, so that's like
a nice little routine.
It's a nice little routine, and I get a true break. So I'll work hard during the week, and I'll grow out everything, and then the day comes, and I'm clean.
Yeah, so just a once a week beard shave.
It's amazing. This is the problem with Guffanti. Like, I love when we start. And then I never want to stop. I just want to keep going forever.
I know. Well, it's because we're hanging out.
We get so in it. It's a little hangout session. And it's been hard to make happen. But once it happens, it's like, so much fun.
It's so much fun. It is so much fun.
It's so much fun.
Oh my God. So there's geese here at the pond house.
Flying geese?
No.
I'm learning how to quilt. And that's a type of quilt, a flying goose.
Oh, your sister does a lot of quilting, right?
She does.
She was the one who had initially inspired me to make John's quilt that I made years ago.
Did you make him a quilt?
Remember? And Gabby was my inspiration for it.
Wait, I vaguely remember that, and that's
my
insane.
Mom basically made it, but like I kind of helped.
Well, I'm gonna try and make one, but I want to make the hardest one. But keep going with what you were saying.
Oh my God, do you hear them?
No. Show me your room, by the way. Like, I haven't seen the Yond house.
Well, it's dark out now, but this is...
Oh, I love those nice crate and barrel windows. Those look nice.
Is someone about to... Do you hear that?
Is that one of the geese?
What are you doing?
Is that one of the geese?
It's the geese.
Hey. Oh my God, it's the main goose, you guys.
Oh, you can't hear her because I got her in my ear.
What's up? How you doing?
How you doing, sweetie? I was just about to tell her about the geese.
I did see Will.
What's wrong?
He was chasing.
Are you making food?
Yeah.
What are you making?
Do you see how John comes and she forgets about me?
Boys are so...
they just want to play.
They just want to play and rowdy around.
They just want to do little...
Did you hear them come in here screaming and tumbling?
Like, hey!
They came in here roughhousing.
They were pushing you around.
So believe it or not, those aren't the geese. There's real live geese on this pond land. And so it's a whole thing here where like when these geese come and lay eggs on the pond and then they never leave and then they shit everywhere. It's like bad news. So these geese have been here, like 3 of them, right? And we're convinced that it's like 2 guys and a girl, and the girl likes one guy and the other guy keeps trying to like get like nudge his way in.
And animals do that. You can tell when they're trying to mate.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's true.
Every morning, so I know it is. I know.
Okay.
So every morning, we have this, John and I sleep in this bedroom that like overlooks the pond, right? So in the morning, I'm up pretty early, and like sometimes his parents are out there going like, get away, and like literally physically chasing the geese.
They hate the geese.
It's a whole thing. So his parents left for 2 days, and in the 2 days that they left, these geese laid eggs, like managed to lay a nest. And so his mom came back and she's like, we have to get rid of these eggs. We can't have these geese here. And it's like, totally, let's get rid of them. So one day.
No, you got rid of the eggs?
Well, so we
If
had
you made
to.
them for breakfast, I'll lose my mind.
No, what do you think? We're fucking
I don't know.
fuckers?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Because I was going to just
Cook
tell
the
you.
eggs?
I don't know. People eat
Goose eggs? Who would eat goose?
People eat everything. Someone ate a bat, and now we're here.
That's true.
Go on.
We didn't eat it, but what we did do, so usually what you do is you're supposed to put oil on the eggs, and then they never hatch, and the geese are like, oh, we shouldn't lay our eggs here, because you don't want to hurt anybody.
I also understand that they shit everywhere.
And if you break the eggs, they're like, oh, weather did it, and it'll just lay more or something. Like, you have to let them know, don't come back here. So what we did was we went out there, all of us, with like long sticks and rakes, and like.
I thought you were going to say you jerked off on them.
No, we definitely didn't do that. But we went out there with these like rakes, and geese are fucking scary. They have wings and
they're big.
beaks, and they'll like snap at you. They'll grab you, like they will bite you.
Well,
so
I was very surprised. I'm so sorry, Em, but I just have a response to everything you say. I was very surprised.
No, I'm glad.
Because Will, I saw in that video, like he was chasing the geese and they weren't moving. They weren't budging.
Because they have babies to protect.
And that's what you said. And I was like, there's literally eggs. So they really did.
Eggs.
I was going to ask you, they got babies to protect. There's eggs there. They literally laid eggs there, huh?
Yeah. So we had to get rid of it. So, but in the most humane way. So we all went over there and we're like jabbing at them, fighting them. And they're like, ah, ah, like they're so dumb, but they're coming at us. Really scary, actually. I was terrified. I was standing there like, because they'll flap their hawk wings and come at you with their beaks.
Oh my God.
So
I didn't
it makes you
this.
feel like you're like, remember that you're an animal. So I'm like going at them with the rake. And then Will comes in, he's like, go on! And he like charges at the geese. And then we take, I forget, Will or his mom, one of them, took the eggs and just like threw them in the pond. So we got rid of the eggs. So now they became food for the fish in the pond.
For you guys.
Humane. No.
Food for the Higgins.
The funniest thing about it all was that the geese, now having lost their almost children, like still to this was like a couple days ago, and still to this day, you go out there and they're kind of standing there just like they don't know. And they're kind of, you see them like kind of mourning. They're like, what happened? What was that?
Well, they have bird brain, so probably like real short-term memory. They don't really remember what happened, who chased them, where their babies went, and they're like, what happened? Why are we even here?
Wait, why am I sad? So you mean as soon as the eggs were gone and the fiasco was over, they're like, wait.
Why? I'm really sad. I don't know why I'm sad, but my babies are missing.
Yeah, they just like keep relearning every 12 seconds. Do I even
have babies?
Yeah. Our eggs.
Oh no. Someone just wrote, a swan can break a man's arm. True story. Like with
Birds
their long neck.
Scary. Birds actually give no fucks.
My boyfriend hates birds, and it always confused me because I'm like, how could you hate a bird? Like a beautiful, like birds singing and like tweeting. Some of them are beautiful, but like a bird like a crow, or like a crow that like there's some nasty fucking birds. And then what was the bird you were just talking? A goose?
Geese?
A goose isn't a cute animal.
They are listed in New Jersey as endangered species. Oh, we have 2 minutes left, it's saying.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll just go again and we'll wrap it up.
But. Yeah. There's also another bird that people are I've been watching Ozark. It's like one of my favorite shows. Have you seen it?
No.
But there's one bird that causes disease in human and other animals. I forget what it's called. I have to look it up. But you're allowed, they try and get you to shoot them in New Jersey. They want you to shoot these birds. Well, all over the country, actually. Well, because they cause disease in humans and in animals.
Oh, well, then that makes sense.
I forget the bird's name. It's going to drive me crazy. But there's some terrible birds. No,
Well,
don't go ever.
birds are not cute. I've never liked birds. My dad has liked birds. Remember those birds we saw at the store that were like,
Those were parrots.
screaming. Birds will scream.
Well, some of them they do have personalities, and that's what the lady at the store was saying. She was saying like this one gets really stressed out really easily. You don't want to bother it, but there's some birds that it's just like they have personalities. Some are very
Isn't it
loving
crazy
and warm.
that you could say to those birds, like, they do have personalities, that you could say to them like hello, and they're like hello.
Oh, they can cop. They're smart. Those
See,
birds
that's
don't
the
have
kind of bird
brains.
brain that's cool.
Well, it's not it's not that cool if you can only repeat like words. You can only
Hello. It's kind of cool.
Fuck
A
you.
dog
Fuck
can go.
you. You
Yeah.
can literally do
I
it.
can tell you to fuck yourself.
Oh my god, we have to repost that video because that was hilarious. It was scary
Which
though.
one?
It went,
Do you have it on your phone? Wait,
I have
this is
it.
gonna
We
cut me
posted
off.
it. Okay.
Let me go live again because it's gonna cut me off.
Okay.
Be right back.
You
But-
have always been so good at languages. How do you
Me?
do that? Yeah.
Did you
How
hear
do
what I
do that?
said?
The only I could see it, and I was like trying to join, but like I couldn't. And I wanted to tell you, you were just so good at languages. Hey, Chloe.
Well, you know what I did? I changed my phone language to Italian so I could relearn it.
I want to do that. I was in Italian honors. You know that.
Italian Honor Society.
I would have loved to do. Well, you were in Chinese Honor Society.
Yeah, no, I was saying you were in Italian Honor Society.
I was in Italian Honor Society. Chloe just said, "I hate today.
Let me watch you guys to feel better." Oh,
today was good for me. Yesterday was really bad.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say the same. Actually, yesterday was good. It was Will Higgins' 21st birthday on the 21st.
Happy birthday, Will Higgins.
We had
Happy
Chick-fil-A.
birthday. Really?
And we played poker. Mm-hmm.
You like Chick-fil-A?
Now I do. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had it before? Because when I was
Once.
working at Pretty Kitty, the girls used to get it every single day.
Well, you wouldn't like it because it's like chicken.
But if they have good French
Chicken
fries or like
filet.
a Popeye's biscuit, I'm always all about that.
No, that's true. Their sauce is really good. And they have milkshakes. It's really good. You should try it sometime.
I really like a biscuit from Popeyes.
I've never had Popeyes.
Oh, so their popcorn shrimp.
Chloe's favorite place in the world is Chick-fil-A.
Wow, people love Chick-fil-A. People
Yeah.
love it.
They do. I'm trying to buy a new iPhone right now. Forget it. Very boring story.
No, but let me hear it.
I just can't get it done. It's so there's obstacles at every point, which is telling me enough. Don't.
You know what I was just thinking about, and I'm just gonna say this to save you because you don't need to talk about your stupid new iPhone.
No, I don't. Save
You know how
me.
there's sediment at the bottom of a wine bottle?
Yes.
Why don't you shake that up? Like, why wouldn't you want? Why wouldn't you want that sediment? Why wouldn't you want that good stuff in your fucking drink? I was like thinking about what if you went like out with someone and you just like were a heathen and you took that bottle of wine with all that sediment, like it was really aged, and you just shook it up and poured it. Like, why don't you do that? Why wouldn't you want the sediment?
Well,
Isn't that like the grape?
because I don't think it's like orange juice where it's like shake it up. I don't think wine.
I think
is
I'm going to
something
be
you wanna
so hated because if I get a bottle of red wine from someone, I'm going to just tell them to shake it up.
Oh my god, decline.
I'm just going to fucking shake it up before I
was
pour
getting
it.
a phone call.
Every
I was getting a
time.
phone call. Someone just tried to
I got,
call
like,
me.
they can't do that. And it's
No.
like, don't you know that we're doing Guffanti?
Oh, and now they're
Don't
texting
you know?
me. Yeah.
Someone FaceTimed me during this, and I'm like, don't you know that I'm doing Guffanti?
Yeah.
It's my lab group. I'm like, you want to talk about anatomy right now? I'm not going to do that.
Not this air.
I'm not doing it.
Well, we have come up on the hour. Can you believe it? It feels like it's been 20 minutes.
I can't wait till next week because Guffanti Brunettes brings me life during this quarantine. It really does.
Yeah, it does. Me too. What are you going to do after we hang up?
So there's a party in my kitchen. It was really hard to like break away and get up here.
Oh, wow.
Even Jesse, like I'm done with it's perfect. Like I'm almost done with my cocktail. I'll go downstairs. Jesse will make me a new cocktail. Look, he even put sugar around the rim.
That's nice. I'm going to go do the same thing, I think.
Yeah, so I'm going to do
same thing.
I'm going to do a little cocktail. I'll probably have more dinner because I rushed my salmon. I'm happy I did though. And then I think they're making some dessert. Then I'll try and write my reflection for my last essay of the semester.
Wow. Oh yeah, it's late in April.
It's late in April.
Oh, that's
We're
so
getting
weird to think
done.
about.
It's really weird that I'm going to be doing all this school from home. Like for a long time. They're doing at my school, they're doing all the testing for corona. That's like the place they're doing all the tests. So we're not going back for a long time.
No.
Kombucha
on my face, Chloe wrote.
Kombucha
has the same sediment in the bottom, but kombucha you have to shake up.
Do you shake up kombucha?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I never shake it up.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny, someone who's coming up with that wine sediment theory about shaking their wine, I never shake up my kombucha. I didn't think you were supposed to.
You should shake up your kombucha.
Do you know that because kombucha is fermented, it's really, really good as a toner for your skin? Probably doesn't smell too good, but it's really good for your skin.
I believe it. I've been drinking a lot of kombucha.
Drinking it internally, but also putting it on your skin. Also apple cider vinegar because it's fermented with the mother, only with the mother, all over your skin. Very good.
Okay, that's some nice end of episode advice.
And now that I'm done with these skin secrets, I'm going to go downstairs and get a new cocktail.
Well, I hope you tell us what your cocktail is. I hope it's so good.
It's a sidecar. It's a sidecar.
I'll text you. I'll probably FaceTime you immediately after. Let's just text.
Yeah, let's just text. I'm gonna go right downstairs. Figure out your earwax. I love you so much.
I love you so much, Faye. Send me your episode file.
Oh, I'll send it to you right away before I go downstairs to get my new. Okay, so let's FaceTime then, real quick.
Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Thanks for listening to Guffanti Brunettes.
Guffanti Brunettes out.
Guffanti out.